Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing another Alistar game. I know I've been doing, well, 2 lately I think. So this is my my third. At least that's what I'm thinking. And this time it came with kind of a request to explain how to do, well, or what to do with the support version of Alistar. Because Simon, who's playing our Alistar here, was forced to take a support character because, well, the team asked for it and he was last pick. So he took Alistar, which isn't a typical support but still does a lot of supporting things. And yeah, if you're a support, the main thing you want to do is to give as many of the last hits to your ally as you can and to protect him. And the way to protect him in this case would be Headbutt, which is here, and Triumphant Roar. Those are the two abilities that are best for protecting your carry. Don't know why Yi isn't starting at either blue or red, but is starting at double golems. I don't know, doesn't matter. Anyway, you have two really good support abilities and one ability that's kind of aggressive, and you normally take this aggressive one at level 1, so like he did here. And by taking it at level 1 you don't need to invest any more points in it for quite a while, because it is just about the utility. It is still the most useful early skill, and yeah, as you can see he also has Clairvoyance. And Clairvoyance is very useful for for scouting out the enemy jungler and such, also to check bushes and, well, a lot of things basically. But you have to remember to use it. And I don't know what this guy is doing, but so this guy, but he's completely leaving the lane here. And even though it is nice to get a kill here, it's definitely not worth the amount of experience loss they now have as a team. I mean, they don't get the kill and they have 3 people out of lane. And yeah, they might get some damage done here, but it's not going to be a kill on Tarek. This guy, however, is a different story. But he's not going to die either. So the 3 of them out of lane, getting nothing done. And in the meantime, all of this experience is just going to waste. Obviously with Alistar there, it is now, well, his experience, and he should try to get as many of the last hits for the gold as he possibly can. But yeah, the Alistar could have gone to assist there, but definitely not the carry. The carry needs to farm early game, and the carry is missing a lot of last hits here. And there we go, nice damage done, and is actually going to pick up the kill here, I think. There we go. So last hit wise, it's 3 for this guy and 2 for this guy. That's the bottom lane, and if we compare that to the top lane on the enemy side or the middle lane, well, the middle lane they're not doing too badly. Although Brand is at 12, and I think everyone should be at 20 now, but so yeah, that was good job there on getting the pulverize and then headbutt off, which eventually landed them the kill with the damage over time shot from Tristana. Forgot what it's called, explosive shot or something like that. which negated the health potion for 50%, and also does damage over time, obviously. And another kill here. Nice one, nice one. So that's your only job as a support. It is to protect your carry and get some kills, or help him get some kills. I mean, that depends on what carry you play, of course, or support. Sorry, depends on what support you play, of course. Because if you play Alistar, you are a lot more aggressive, or you can be a lot more aggressive with all of your CC than others would be, like Soraka. Well, nowadays Soraka can be pretty aggressive as well, but she doesn't have the CC except for the silence, but that's about it. And she cannot really do a whole lot to the enemies, except do some damage. So they are going to attempt to get, to the. Oh my God! You survived that. That was like 5 HP, and a really nice headbutt there to secure the escape. I didn't think it was going to work because the Tristana was really late on the rocket jump. And yeah, I wouldn't have been surprised if he just died. But a nice headbutt, and yeah, that was the one thing that could have saved her, and it actually did in this case. Not even getting the damage off on the what's it called, Peacemaker, the Piltover Peacemaker, I think it's called. So 3 in Triumphant Roar, going for a healing solution here to the problem of support. Of course, the headbutt is still a really good support thing, but yeah, you only need one skill point in it, because after that you have the utility, and what more can you want? You're not going to use it as a damage source anyway, so you're not going to do a whole lot of damage with it by just using it over and over again. Taking out 3 of the of the traps, and yeah, this time she's in time with her rocket jump. And well, the game kind of speaks for itself, so I don't have a lot to add here. It is kind of a farm fest now with Tristana getting all of the minions, and well, not getting all of them, but is actually allowed to get all of the minions. Yeah, you just running around a little bit, trying to do some damage. And yeah, jungle use is very strong, especially if you can surprise people with, well, on push lanes. And at this moment this lane has been pushed by the blue team, and this lane is about in the middle. This lane is about in the middle. So it's really hard to get a gank off as Yi here, because Yi obviously does not have any crowd control. So no slows, no stuns, and has to do all the damage while the enemy is going back to the turrets. So just to... Whoa, okay, that happened. Just to show you all of the stats during the game, I will push the tab button every now and then. So you can see that, well, since this is not a farming character, I'm not going to check on the CS a whole lot, because it doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. Nice flash and, well, everything basically. Although he is completely out of mana. And yeah, he got kinda lucky that he did have enough mana. Or, well, maybe not lucky, maybe he actually counted it. Yeah, could be, I don't know. Oh, by the way, this is a ranked game. I know I didn't say that yet, but I thought it was implied in the fact that he had last pick. And a nice rocket jump once again. And buying some wards. Wards are of course the job of the support in bottom lane. And yeah, there's a Ramus coming. And Ramus is here.
An ally has been slain.
So yeah, we have a 3v2 situation here, but yeah, they should just run out, and yeah, they are actually going to survive this, no problem. Yeah, you have to run away further, because Ramus is coming. Oh my god, this guy fails. Oh my god. You normally use the flash. Oh my god. You use the flash to get over the minion line. So if someone hides behind the minion line, you flash over it so that so that they will actually get hit by your powerball. You don't use it mid powerball to flash over an enemy. Or even to flash in range of an enemy, unless you're really far away, but in this case he could have easily gotten the kill there. Oh my god. And it's not like Alistar would have died anyway, I mean. Well, not in turret range, that is. I mean, Alistar is so full of CC goodies that, yeah, with all of his stuns he can easily take out someone with no problem. In turret range, that is. I mean, he can survive long enough to get the kill instead of being killed. And yeah, nice job there on the whole team on coming to get these two. Well, unfortunately too late to get the turret. Oh, so they might get a revenge turret here. With 4 champions you should be able to do that, but someone should get all the minions. And they do get another kill, and they are going to get the turret. So, excellent job. So they get 3 kills and a turret in exchange for 1 turret. That's good. That's how you play. And are they going to get a free dragon as well? Seems like it. And the triumphant roar doing a good job of healing everyone, including himself, and because he also has a philosopher's stone, he is healing even faster. So, taking out another turret then, because, well, if the enemy isn't going to defend, they are going to just attack them. There's no reason to not attack the turrets if there's no enemies around. So, Yi all on his own here, which is kind of surprising. Oh, there's someone in the bush there. And there we go. And there's nobody in the bush anymore. Yeah, are they going to get this kill or yeah? Because Yi backed off and I really ran forward. So, kind of you want to keep track of what the rest is doing. So Yi eventually getting killed for that, for taking the tower shots. Probably. Yeah, this guy wasn't going to come in to gank anytime soon. But he wanted to get in lane and now has to go the long way rounds. And Alistar and Tristana aren't there anymore, so this is kind of a free farm for them now. But yeah, being a support doesn't mean that you cannot get kills. I mean, that's a mistake many of the low ELO people make. They assume that supports are just going to be 0-0-0 all game, or 0-0-10, I don't know, eventually. So that they're only there for the assists and shouldn't be dying or anything like that. But support is a little more subtle than just getting all of the kills and all of the minions you can possibly get. But it is definitely not a role in which you cannot get kills. I mean, just get any kill you can, because that's what the game is all about. Of course, if you have the choice to take it yourself or to give it to a carry, then you should give it to a carry, but doesn't mean that you shouldn't get anything. You can still put the money to good use. I mean, getting the Age of the Legion is very, very good for your team in team fights later on. And Cannon is going to die once more. Yeah, I'm not sure what the health are, but yeah, you saw them flash there for a little bit. But yeah, they're still way too high in HP for Rammus to gank, even after that fight. So, don't know what they did exactly or wanted to do. Let me show you this once more. And by now he has 24 AP. Still nothing from his items. If you're going for a support build, you might want to include some AP, because your Triumphant Roar scales with AP, of course. And yeah, better not do that. So they are out of the bush just in time and are going to set up for a surprise here. But the enemy's no longer there. So you getting caught, which means that he needs to be saved, and with a nice headbutt he gets out of the ultimates from Morgana. But yeah, you cannot be everywhere at the same time, and they have to take care of themselves at some point. And is he actually going to live? Yes, he is. Tristana also still alive, although at very low HP. And yeah, the amount of non-tanky characters here is really starting to show. Because they keep dying. 2 deaths, 4 deaths. I mean, Tristana is doing a good job there of not dying, but then again, she does have her rocket jump, which is basically a second flash. And yeah, that is kind of overpowered in ways of being a carry, because normally carriers don't have anything to get out of the fight. That's why Corki and Tristana are really special in that regard. And on the AP carries we have someone like Kassadin, who's not really a carry, I guess, but still he has his Rift Walk, and yeah, the Rift Walk is kind of a flash-like ability as well. So they might be going for Dragon here, which would be very nice. But the enemy has a ward there as well. Unfortunately they lose another turret here, but it is just the way it is, and there was nothing they could have done about that. Getting some damage done on one of the characters, but yeah, they have 2 really tanky characters, and then they have Rammus as a real tank, and that makes it so much easier for them to defend. But by now they are 5 kills behind, and it's 15 to 10, and it's going to get worse here. Oh no, it's not. They are all going to die. Oh my god. Everyone at low health except for this Brand, but now Brand is low health as well. And oh yeah. Well, at least he got a kill. Guess that's good. So, anyway. Going to continue this game, of course, and 17 to 15. So, the gold levels have kind of... yeah, they're kind of the same now. But yeah, with the 5 kills ahead, they should have been able to take that team fight, especially if you saw how much the damage was divided amongst all opponents. If they just got a little more focus, they would have easily gotten the kills on at least 2 more, and the team fight would have been a lot easier. Yeah, there's nothing to do the damage, otherwise he would have flashed in, used his pulverize, then his headbutt to get it into the range of whoever was doing the damage. But just Tristana is not going to kill this guy. Nicely done on Cannon there. I mean, you have to say that. That was excellent. getting off the ultimate and then using the hourglass to not get damage. That means that Master Yi is going to take at least 2 tower shots for nothing. He cannot do any damage to you, plus he's going to take the damage from your ultimate, and he's going to get stunned. And all in all, that is good enough to secure the kill in this case. They do get another dragon, and dragons are worth a lot of gold here. Tristana going to jump out. Oh, actually getting a slow as well. Wow, that was a complete coincidence there. Oh, he was waiting for someone to come in to waste an ability and then jump out. But actually got the ability and then a slow as well. It's nice to see these kind of stupid things that you cannot repeat in 100 games if you try them. So Tristana pretty low now, not really low enough to get back, but still needs to take care of of her health a little bit. And I'm not sure, she doesn't have any lifesteal, which would have been excellent here, because then you could just go into the jungle and get some minions, and by getting some minions you would have, well, a lot of health back. So you wouldn't have to go home and you wouldn't be at low health anymore. And you wouldn't even have to be careful because there's nobody in the jungle. Normally. Unless you get really unlucky, but well, those things happen. And you're not going to get saved by just a little bit of extra HP then. I mean, if the enemy team is setting up for a gank, then you're just too weak anyway. Taking out some enemies here. And once again Cannon with the hourglass, but this time it's not good enough to get a kill. And they might actually get another one. No. Brand all alone there and didn't have the damage it takes to get this done. But they do get another one because Rammus starts getting involved with a whole team still there. So only Tristana dying in that fight, and yeah. Irelia and Yi, it's your job to defend AD carry, I guess. I have no idea why. I mean, Yi is a carry himself, and an AD carry at that. And I have no idea what she has to do with it. She only has a stun and, well, she's tanky, but she cannot really defend anyone. The only one who can defend anyone is Alistar. Because Alistar has the CC, he has the pulverize, he has the headbutt, and he has the heal as well, although the heal is not going to do you a lot of good in a team fight. Another red buff for Tristana. So it's time they start being a little more aggressive in the way of turret killing. They just got 4 of the enemies, or 5 of the enemies. And they didn't push any turrets. They just went back home and healed up. Yeah, now they're just walking around a little bit. Really tempted to fast forward, but you'll see that the moment I hit the fast forward that there's going to be a team fight. Because this has been an action-packed game until now. Oh, the ability cooldown, yeah. Cooldown reduction on the boots is a really nice touch on Alistar in general, but especially if you're going for kind of a support build, because then your heal is up a lot quicker, or a lot, well 15% quicker. Your pulverize is going to be up quicker, and your headbutt is going to be up quicker, so you can do both the defensive ones, the triumphant roar, and the headbutt, as well as the offensive one, which is headbutt and pulverize. Because headbutt can be both aggressive and defensive, and yeah, they are really powerful by now, and they should really get the turret now. Come on, guys, just kill the turret. Branch, you're taking fire, dude. Finally they get a turret, and they're going to get another kill here, I'm assuming. Oh, yeah, that's a shame. But they are going to get the turrets, and maybe even the inhibitor. Yeah, probably. As long as they don't move out the second they see the first enemy. There we go. Nice job, finally pushing. And yeah, Baron, they should really put some wards out. Here, for example. Nice one. And probably here somewhere, but he's not going to do that. Pretty sure. They just want to see the enemies coming, and the enemies are coming for Baron now, so back off. Yeah, well done. They should have hid in this bush, because someone is going to come and going to see, well, there's nobody there. Yeah, so they might have gotten a kill there if they just retreated to this bush instead of all the way back. Picking up an Oracle's potion here, elixir, sorry, an Oracle's elixir. And yeah, the enemy isn't going for Baron too, either. He could have placed a ward at Baron when they had to retreat. By the way, the jungler, I didn't say that earlier again, the jungler should put wards here. If the top lane is a real carry, in this case it was Irelia, so she can pretty much waste the gold on futile things, no, on wards, which are really useful of course, but still, they do require gold that carries normally don't want to spend on it. So a jungler puts the wards here, somewhere, so that the top lane is warded from ganks. But the support in bottom lane takes care of the wards in the bottom lane, so which would be, I guess, here, and probably the dragon ward as well. Later on, when Baron becomes important, yeah, it's pretty much everyone's task to ward Baron and Dragon when needed. And in this case it's not needed because, well, Dragon is already down. And they should have the timing on that, even though I do not. And they should know when the dragon is coming back up. So Rammus is complaining in the chat about how his team is very bad, but I remember his death on the bottom lane, and I think he shouldn't complain. I think he's not the best, as good as he thinks he is, but also that he's yeah, he's kind of overconfident on his abilities, I think. Oh, nice ultimate from Brand there. And they might actually pick up 2 kills because of that. Nope, this guy getting out of there. A really nice touch to add a ignite to him, because then it takes forever to load your... oh, nice. To load up your health once again at the fountain. So in this case, the few seconds that it took Cannon to get his health back was enough to get 2 turrets. Really nice play. So excellent supporting. Yeah, nothing to add to that. I mean, maybe you want to try another item build, so with a little bit of AP in it, but I think this was an excellent build. But you do that, of course, after the Age of the Legion, because that is a really, really good item to have. And for the rest, excellent work. So, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. GG.